guys, what's going on? Ray Yerg's back here with a brand new season of Pick Show. We changed it, we revamped the show. It's going to be called Third and Long Pick Six Show. So I hope you guys enjoy it. We're going to give a breakdown, a just quick breakdown, 6 NFL games. Going to give you 6 picks, and we're going to have some fun. Had a winning record last season on the NFL Pick Show. I believe we were about 55%, so we ended up with some profit. So let's hopefully get right in to making some good money this week, and hopefully throughout the rest of the season. All right, so let's get right into it. We'll do it quick. Try and keep this less than 10 minutes. Right into the NFL picks. All right. So first one that I got, we're gonna go with Carolina -3.5. Listen, the Jets aren't nothing special, and it's kind of surprising that the line is this low for Carolina. I would have expected them maybe 5.5 or 6. Even though that Darnold is coming to a new team, new offense, and everything, but I still think he's a tremendous quarterback. I think it was a big mistake that the Jets let him go, but I understand the reasons why. But with the Jets having a rookie quarterback and their defense just is might be the saving grace, but I can't see the Jets coming into Carolina, especially with an improved Carolina team that they were from last season. So I expect them to get the victory here. So I'm going to take them -3.5. I'm going to go for the shootout in this game. Trevor Lawrence is making his debut, and no Deshaun Watson for Houston, but that's not gonna stop them. I still think both sides on both defensive parts of Houston and Jacksonville are absolutely terrible. So I expect a lot of points in this game. I see them going to be moving up and down the field. I expect points to be well into the 50s on this. This is a low number with 46, so I'm going to take Jacksonville and Houston at over 46. I think we're going to see a shootout. And I do think that Jacksonville ends up actually getting the victory, surprisingly, in this one. I don't really expect many wins for the Jaguars, but it's going to be new for not just Trevor Lawrence. It's going to be new for Urban Meyer too, being in the NFL. But I expect, because both defenses are bad, I would take the points on this one. Chargers coming into Washington. Washington is kind of sneaky. It's a low number. They had some good strides last year where they looked good, especially even though given their record. But I expect Washington to improve this season. But the Chargers, in my opinion, were a really good team last year, and I expect that trend to continue this year. I know that they're traveling to the East Coast, and it's going to be tough because it's always tough when West travels to East. But I expect the Chargers to walk away with a victory, at least by a field goal. So I'll take the +2 on this one. And that's, the NFC East is going to be interesting to see how that plays out with all 4 teams. Cowboys, if they play like they did the other night every game, then yeah, they'll win the division and Washington won't be a threat. But it'd be amazing to see how, or if the NFC East continues to be the 500 trend where it's like, 7-9, 8-8, 9-7. But the Chargers, I don't see a huge threat this year, but I do see them as an improved team. So I'm gonna take the +2 on this one. Gonna go with Minnesota on -3. I can't see how they're -3 against Cincinnati, even if they're traveling to Cincinnati. I know Joe Burrow is going to be coming back, and they can move the ball, but I mean, he was only like 2-6-1 when they're in the games that he did play last season. So I'm not really sure how Minnesota is only -3. I see points in this game too, but I see Dalvin Cook being able to run the ball very much against the Bengals. I still see Kirk Cousins still going to be able to sling the ball, and he's going to be able to make the plays that he needs to make. So -3 for Minnesota is kind of a mind-boggling pick for me. Line for me, but I'm going to go with it. I'm going to roll with -3 on Minnesota. We're going to head into the 2 4:00 games. Green Bay, New Orleans, over 49.5. Listen, we know Green Bay can put up the points. We don't have to talk much about Green Bay. The real test is going to be to see if Jameis Winston is able to move the offense with the Saints. And I believe he can. He did enough last season and the couple of times that he did play. And so I expect him. I think this is actually a really better shot for him. And it's like a redemption for him with Tampa Bay. So I expect New Orleans to move the ball tremendously. When these two teams play, there's always a lot of points anyways. So I know Drew Brees isn't there, but that was the Drew Brees of old. Jameis Winston has a 10 times better arm than Drew Brees did the last couple of seasons, obviously. So, and we all know that he can throw the ball. He can make the plays. He's just got to clean up those interceptions. Will New Orleans walk away with a victory? That's a tough one. Green Bay is only favored by, I believe, 3, but I need Jameis to prove to me that he can go out and win the games. But that's why I'm taking the points. I think it's a much better pick. I think it's a safe pick. I expected this to be actually a little bit higher, probably about 53. I probably thought it would have been, but I'll take the over 49.5. Listen, we get 3 touchdowns headed into the fourth quarter. We're getting there. So that's what I'm rolling with. And the last one, this is going to be an offensive battle, I think, just as it was last year. Cleveland, Kansas City, over 54.5. This is going to be a tremendous 4 o'clock game. KC, obviously, Super Bowl favorites. Browns are not too far behind them for being Super Bowl favorites. So Baker has improved the last couple of seasons, and he is starting to prove me wrong because I was never a Baker fan, especially coming out of Oklahoma. I did not care for him. I did not think he had the play style in him. I didn't believe he could make the plays that he needed to, but last season he really turned it around, and he's really working hard to do it. So I expect, their offense is just as good as KC's offense. I will say it. So I believe that this is going to be a great game. I believe KC is still going to walk away with the victory, but I think it's going to be a closer game. So as a side pick, I might actually take the points with the Browns as a side pick. I believe it's like 5.5. So, KC could only walk away with a field goal victory here, but I'm going to go for more safe for me. I love overs. If you bet unders, it's no fun. Let's put it that way. So I'm going to go with Cleveland KC over 54.5. So recap real quick. Carolina minus 3.5. Jacksonville, Houston over 46. Chargers +2. Vikings -3. Green Bay, New Orleans over 49.5. Cleveland, Kansas City over 54.5. That is the third and long pick 6. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to go like, share, and follow. And you can find me on Twitter at @TheRealRayYergs. Enjoy your day. First week of NFL. It's a tremendous time of year.